Our top story tonight, advocates for coal miners affected with black lung spoke with lawmakers yesterday, asking them to pass laws that will help those miners. And two of those lawmakers are already working on the problem. A big complaint is an amendment to legislation currently in the House of Representatives that will strip funding from a proposed rule that limits coal miners' exposure to silica dust, a major hazard in the coal mines. That amendment is authored by Representative Scott Perry from Pennsylvania, and it would force the Department of Labor to not spend federal dollars enforcing silica standards in mines.
It would block MSHA from providing any funds to implementing the silica rule next year. So this is, extremely disappointing. Thousands of coal miners and other miners stand to benefit from silica protection. But if this rule can't be enforced, that means that just even 1 year could lead to silica exposure that could lead to black lung disease in a miner's life. So we are very concerned, disappointed by that amendment.
At the same time, the meeting was not all doom and gloom. Senator Bob Casey from Pennsylvania and Representative Morgan McGarvey from Kentucky spoke to those who gathered virtually, two congressional leaders who have authored bills in support of miners with black lung. Yet just yesterday, Representative McGarvey introduced a new bill that targets problems that the families of coal miners are facing. It makes sure that the family members of coal miners who pass away get their monthly compensation. It also improves access to legal aid for those families.
We have got to be there for them now. This is a moral imperative. And for the people who say that they support our coal miners, they need to get on board with these efforts to truly give the survivors of these coal miners the benefits that were earned.
Senator Casey is the lead sponsor of the Black Lung Benefits Improvement Act, a bill that helps miners access benefits to fight black lung. It makes sure that miners are represented during the claims process, ensures that benefits are based on the cost of living and inflation, and forces coal company CEOs to pay what they owe.
We have a lot more work to do when it comes to black lung. Just because there's been a black lung program for many years, for decades now, doesn't mean it's working. Too many miners are working waiting year after year after year after they've retired, after they've given the full measure of their labor, and we have not kept our promise to them and to their families. So we got to change that. We got to pass legislation to do it.